Welcome to the Board Business Channel. You guys ready for this?
I am so ready. We're going to dive into a company that's seriously shaking things up in the world of biotech. PharmiGENE. Have you heard of them?
I have, yeah. What I find fascinating about them is that they're all about this idea of preventing, this thing we all kind of worry about deep down. We're like, what if I take a drug and it totally messes me up? You know what I mean?
Whoa, for sure. I've definitely had that thought.
Yeah, and so they're using this personalized medicine thing, which is super hot right now,
Yeah.
to make sure that doesn't happen. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, wait, hold up. So you're saying, they can actually tell how my body, my individual body, will react to a drug before I even, swallow it.
Yeah, basically.
That's some seriously next-level stuff.
Yeah.
There's, knowing the future of your own cells.
Right. It's wild, right? So you know that classic question your doctor always asks, any allergies?
Oh, yeah, every single time.
PharmiGENE is taking that whole thing way past, I get hives from penicillin. They're diving deep into your DNA.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty intense. But, realistically, how often do things actually go wrong with meds? I feel like most people, they pop a pill and they're fine.
That's what you'd think. But get this, just in Taiwan alone, the Drug Relief Foundation has seen almost 4,000 cases of, drug harm.
Wow.
Yeah, and a good chunk of those, got really bad, seriously ill, or even,
Okay, this just got real. So
Yeah.
we're not talking about just a little tummy ache here.
Nope, not even close. We're talking about stuff like Stevens-Johnson syndrome. Ever heard of it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's often called SJS for short. It's basically your body just completely freaks out because of certain meds. We're talking skin lesions, blisters.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It is. And even your insides, your mucous membranes, get messed up.
Ugh, no thank you. I'll pass on that. Hard pass.
Yeah, it's not pretty. And get this, the chances of actually surviving SJS, not great.
Yikes. Okay, so the magic question. How does PharmiGENE swoop in and stop this whole nightmare scenario from happening?
Well, they've got these genetic tests that can pinpoint who's at risk for these bad reactions, like our friend SJS.
Oh, that makes sense.
Certain genes, they have these crazy names, HLA-B1502, catchy, right?
I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. But basically, these genes are red flags. If you've got them, your odds of getting SJS go way up.
So it's if you know you're prone to SJS, your doctor's nope, not prescribing that.
Exactly. And it goes even beyond just allergies, right? They can also tell how fast your body processes drugs.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, it's huge for getting the dose right.
So none of that one-size-fits-all nonsense when it comes to medicine.
Exactly.
Personalized care, baby. I dig it.
Right. Take a common antibiotic like Bactar. For most folks, it's no biggie.
Right.
But some people, they have this gene variant that makes Bactar super risky allergy-wise, and PharmiGENE's tests can be hold up, danger zone.
That's incredible. Okay, but hold on, time out. Genetic testing is the hottest thing right now. Everyone and their mother has a test for something.
Yeah.
What makes PharmiGENE different? Spill the tea.
Ooh, great question. A few things, actually. First off, they've got patents on these really specific genes, including the ones for SJS and those Bactar reactions. And they've got tons of clinical data to back it up. So it's not just oh, we think this might work. It's we know this works.
Okay, I like that. Hard evidence.
Second, the tech they use for their tests is super advanced.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, so you're getting really accurate results. And third, they've teamed up with some of the best hospitals in Taiwan.
Hospitals are on board. That's a serious stamp of approval.
Right. It means doctors are actually using this stuff to make real decisions about their patients. It's not just a theoretical thing. And get this, to make all this complex genetic data easier to, digest, they created the Medication Assistant app.
Ooh, an app. Give me the deets. I love a good app.
Think of it like a translator between you, your doctor, and your genes.
Love it.
It takes those crazy test results, all the scientific jargon, and it makes them actually useful.
Useful? Okay, I like the sound of that. Give me an example. What kind of insights are we talking about?
So first off, you can share your results with your doc, obviously, so they can tailor your prescriptions, tweak dosages, make sure everything fits you perfectly.
No more guessing games.
Exactly. And here's a really cool feature. You can actually scan the barcodes of over-the-counter meds.
Whoa, wait, seriously?
Yeah. And the app will tell you if they have ingredients that could be risky for you based on your genes.
That is so slick. It's like a personal bodyguard against bad drug reaction.
Exactly. You're in control.
Yeah.
And while they do, sell products and do some contract manufacturing, their mission is way bigger than just like making money.
You're saying they're not just about profits. There's like an actual heart in there.
Oh, big time. They're all about public health and making sure people know that genetic testing can actually save lives. It's about empowering people and like making healthcare better for everyone.
Okay, sign me up. I love this. Knowing what's up with your own body and making like smart decisions, what's not to love.
Right. And the one leading this whole charge is their CEO, Sophia. This woman is a powerhouse. She's all about quality, innovation, and making sure customers are like happy campers.
Love it. Happy campers. That's us.
And under her leadership, they've like cooked up some pretty exciting plans for the future.
Ooh, strategy talk. Tell me everything. What's the game plan?
So they're working on expanding their genetic tests to cover like even more meds and health conditions.
More. Even more. Wow.
Yeah. So they can help even more people understand their risks and make smarter choices.
So they're not just like sitting on their laurels, right? They're pushing the boundaries.
Oh, yeah. They're going for it.
I love that.
And they're building like stronger partnerships with healthcare providers to make genetic testing a normal part of like going to the doctor.
Whoa, imagine that.
Right. Everyone gets these insights. No more flying blind.
No more guessing games, just data-driven decisions to keep us healthy and safe.
Yeah.
That's the future I want to live in.
And they're thinking globally, too. They're already making moves to expand internationally, especially in Asia and other regions where certain genetic risk factors are more common.
Makes sense.
Yeah. They've already gotten the green light from regulators in a bunch of countries, so, like, global domination is on the horizon.
World domination. But seriously, it's smart. People in different parts of the world have, like, different genes, right? So making tests that are, like, tailored to specific regions makes a lot of sense.
Totally. Their mission is to help people everywhere benefit from this game-changing tech. It's about making healthcare smarter and safer for the whole world.
It's like they're like mapping out this whole world of genetic risk. That's got to be a game changer for how we even think about, medication safety.
Totally. Like we're going from blindly guessing in the dark to this like super precise, personalized approach to healthcare. It's a revolution.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'm in. Where do I sign up? How do I get my hands on one of these tests? Asking for a friend, who might be me.
Well, that's where those like hospital partnerships come in. Chat with your doctor about PharmiGENE's tests. See if they think it's right for you.
Got it. Doctor's orders. But what about those of us who are, a little impatient? Can we just like order a test ourselves, skip the waiting room and all that jazz?
You'd have to ask PharmiGENE about that. But honestly, it's always a good idea to like have a doctor explain your results. They can help you understand what it all means and like, what to do next.
Good point. No rogue genetic experiments in my basement.
Yeah.
So what's next for PharmiGENE? Are they going to be like a household name, like Google or something? World domination, here we come.
It's definitely possible. I mean, they've got a rock-solid foundation, right? With those patented genes, their, like, super advanced tech and their whole public health mission. And with Sophia at the helm, they're definitely going to keep innovating and, reaching more people.
Okay, side note, I'm loving the, like, strong female leadership here. Sophia sounds like a total rock star.
She's amazing. It's so inspiring to see women like her, like, just crushing it in the biotech world.
For real. It gives me hope for a future where everyone, everywhere can, like, get access to personalized medicine.
Exactly. Imagine a world where taking medication isn't, like, a guessing game anymore, but, like, a super precise way to get healthy and stay healthy.
You know what? But before this whole deep dive, genetic testing felt kind of intimidating,
Yeah.
Like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I get it.
But PharmiGENE is making it real, like, this is something I can actually to, like, understand my own body better.
That's what's so cool about them. They're not just, like, making tests. They're educating people and giving them the power to, like, take control of their own health.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot more about PharmiGENE in the next few years. They're definitely a company to watch.
Totally agree. They're leading the charge in this whole healthcare revolution. I can't wait to see what they do next.
Now, if only they could develop a genetic test to tell me what to have for dinner. That would be a true game changer.
Maybe one day. But for now, I think we can all agree that PharmiGENE is already making a huge impact in the world of healthcare.
You know what? That reminds me. My buddy Steve, he's the executive director of the Arizona-Taiwan office. He was telling me the other day how impressed he is with the work PharmiGENE is doing.
That's awesome. The more people who know about genetic testing and personalized medicine, the better.
Right on. You mentioned PharmiGENE is like working on expanding their range of genetic tests. What other like medications or conditions are they looking at? Give us the scoop.
Oh, they're exploring tests for, like, medications used for heart stuff, mental health, even some types of cancer.
Whoa, cancer.
Yeah. Imagine knowing if you're, like, likely to have a bad reaction to chemo. That could, like, totally change how cancer is treated.
Oh, for sure. That's huge.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And if they're going to go global, they need tests for, like, whatever's bugging people in different parts of the world, right?
Makes sense.
And those hospital partnerships, they're key for that. They need that real-world data to, like, create new tests. It's like a team effort, you know?
Totally.
PharmiGENE's got the, like, genetic know-how.
Right.
And the doctors have that, like, on-the-ground experience.
Okay, so let's say I'm convinced. I want in on this whole genetic testing action. What's the process like? Do they send a team of scientists to my house or something?
Haha, no, it's actually super easy. You talk to your doc about getting a referral to PharmiGENE. Or sometimes you can even order a text kit, like right from their website.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Yeah, it's got everything you need to collect a DNA sample, usually just a little spit in a tube, send it back to their lab, and boom, you're done.
And then what? Do I get some, like, super complicated report full of scientific jargon that I need a PhD to understand?
Not at all. That's where that medication assistant app really shines.
Yeah, right.
Get your results through the app, and
Yeah.
it, like, breaks everything down in a way that anyone can get. It
Right.
tells you, you know, which meds might be risky for you based on your genes, and even gives you tips on what to talk about with your doctor.
So it's not about, like, freaking people out. It's about giving them the info they need to, like, make smart choices for themselves.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. And
Yeah.
PharmiGENE puts that power right in your hands.
This whole conversation has been a real eye-opener, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Personalized medicine isn't just some, like, sci-fi fantasy anymore. It's, like, happening now.
Yeah.
And companies like PharmiGENE are, like, leading the way.
Totally. And think about how this could even change healthcare costs in the long run.
Oh,
If we can, like, prevent bad drug reactions, that means fewer hospital visits, right? Fewer, like, long-term health problems.
that's a great point. It's not just about, like, individual people. It's about making the whole healthcare system work better.
Right. PharmiGENE is showing that personalized medicine can be good for everyone, and it doesn't have to, like, break the bank. It's a win-win.
I think we've covered everything there is to know about PharmiGENE. What an amazing deep dive into a company that's, like, truly making a difference.
Couldn't agree more. It's awesome to see a company that's so dedicated to, like, better healthcare through innovation and, like, a real commitment to people's well-being.
And hey, maybe someday they'll even come up with that genetic test to tell us what to eat for dinner. Imagine that. A personalized diet based on your genes.
Who knows what the future holds? But for now, let's raise a glass to PharmiGENE and the awesome future of personalized healthcare. Cheers.
Well, that's another deep dive into biotech.
I love these.
We hope you learned something new about PharmiGENE.
Such a cool company.
It's an amazing story about vision, determination, and how one person can change things.
Inspiring.
Thank you for listening to the Board Business Channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.